Hi everybody, it's Kai. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new speed build video. I'm not sure if you call it a speed build video because today we are going to be speed building or speed furnishing an apartment in San Myshuno, and it is the world that came with the city living pack, and we are going to be furnishing this apartment which is known as the 920 Medina Studios. And I think it is on the center part of the world map. But anyways, we are building this apartment for a couple of sims, I think, because I don't generally have a theme for it. I mean, I only have a theme for it, which is a split level apartment, and that's what I wanted to do. So I tried to focus on the concept of split level in this apartment instead of focusing on the type of sims that live here. But I did think about the sims that live here, and I imagined that maybe a couple of them are photography students or fashion design, anything that is related to that. But anyways, I really like the outcome of this build because I think this is my first time furnishing an apartment and making it like a modern concept. And I usually suck at doing modern concepts because I really don't know like how to furnish a modern theme build or apartment. So I tried to challenge myself for this one and do it here instead. And I really hope you guys will like this one because I really enjoyed furnishing this apartment because it is my first time doing like a proper modern themed apartment, and I think I cluttered it up really good. And I also used a lot of things that I don't usually use in my builds, and you will see that after this as we go along for this video. But anyways, we can see that I'm working on the kitchen right now, and for the kitchen of the color scheme, basically the general color scheme of this apartment is that it is filled with neutral colors, and I really didn't know what colors are associated with modern furnishing or modern interior design, so I decided to just go with something simple, which is kind of this different shades of brown, which are dark brown and somewhere like hazelnut brown, and also the lighter brown. And I pretty much kept the color scheme consistent throughout the whole apartment. And this area is the kitchen, like I said, and I think it is my favorite part of the apartment because it really looks cluttered like really properly, and I am in love with it. Even though it is my first time doing an apartment which is modern, I think I pulled it off pretty well for this one. But do let me know what you guys think in the comments if you like it or not. And yeah, I really hope you guys will like the rest of this video. So you can see that I also cluttered this kitchen like really a lot, and I think it took me a lot of time to do this. But generally, I think for the whole apartment, I think the clutter items I used and also the basic items that I use are really nice because it fits the whole concept that I was going for. But in this apartment also, I actually managed to include a pet bowling here and also a cat house. I'm not sure if you call it a cat house or something. It is that that structure where the cats like play and just rest there, and I think it's from the cats and dogs pack. So this apartment can fit up to 2 human sims and 1 pet sim, which is a cat. And I think I will be able to upload it in the gallery. It's just that when you download it from the gallery, you will have to combine the walls again when you place the apartment at 920 Medina Studios, because if I'm not mistaken, the only way to upload an apartment to the gallery is by basically deleting like a few walls and then like generally basically making it like a one whole room instead of an apartment. And I don't think you can upload apartments to the gallery. I might be wrong though. I don't think you can because I didn't see anyone upload a whole apartment with like rooms in it. And usually I see people uploading apartments, basically they just delete a wall and then ask the people who download it to actually like combine the walls when they place the build. So yeah, I think that's the only way. So if you download this apartment from the gallery, you will have to combine the walls when you download it. And yeah, I really hope you guys will enjoy it if you play it for your sims. But the bathroom over here is really spacious, so I didn't really know what to put in the bathroom, so I ended up adding a triangular shaped jacuzzi. I'm not sure if you call it that way, but I think it's from base game. Yeah, the white one over here, and I also managed to squeeze in a bathtub in here to make it more complete. And I also included a toilet and also a sink, obviously. And this apartment also has like a utilities room where the washing machine or laundry room is. So it is the place next to the kitchen, like in between the kitchen and also the bathroom. I think we already passed that part of the house. I'm not sure, I got carried away talking. But anyways, over here is going to be the dining room, and you can see that I use the platforms for this apartment pretty well because there are 2 stages of platforms. Basically, one platform is where your sim goes to the kitchen, and then they have to climb up another platform to go to the dining room. And for the kitchen also, you can see that I also managed to squeeze in a couple of counters with the stools, and I'm really happy with the outcome because I didn't think that I could include a island in here. But for this specific area, which is the dining room, I didn't really know what curtains to go with because I wanted to go with something that is long in terms of the drapes, but then I figured that it would look weird combining it with like smaller normal curtains, the modern type. So I just stuck to one type of curtain, which is from the my first pet stuff pack. Yes, that pack. And you can also see that I added in like several art that is not in the game itself. Basically, I went to the gallery to do this and downloaded wall art from there, and there is plenty of like gallery art in the gallery. So if you want to try it out, I really recommend it because sometimes the pictures that are on the gallery art submitted by the other community members are very different and very much better than the ones provided in the game. So if you want to try that, I think you can just type in like art or something in the gallery, and then you will be able to find a lot of gallery art that is produced by community members. And I think it's a pretty cool idea because The Sims lets us like create our own art in there and just make the build look prettier. But as you can see, we are working on the living room right now, and the living room is pretty much like very cluttered. You can see that I decorated the bookshelf on the right side of the screen with a lot of clutterables, and also I ended up adding the tray from the eco lifestyle, I believe, with the drink and also the cups in it. And I think it's one of my favorite items to use in most of my builds because it looks really nice and really modern, and it fits the whole concept as well for this build specifically because I wanted to go for this very modern look and just like make it super cluttered and ensure at the same time that the clutter that I'm using looks very modern as well. And I also ended up adding a cow plant in here because I thought that it looked pretty cute on the shelf that is from the paranormal stuff pack. And for this section over here, I didn't really know how to decorate it, so I ended up adding a fireplace in there from the eco lifestyle and also some paintings over it to make it more like filled in instead of like letting it being empty. I don't think it looks good like that, so I decided to put in like a couple of gallery art. And then you saw that I also added in the cat resting place, and I think it's pretty cute because it looks really comfortable. And here you can see that I also added in this gorgeous art. I'm not sure who did it, but like I will link down the names of the gallery ID in the description if you want to download it. It's really nice in my opinion because it looks very like fairy type of painting, and I really like that. So I decided to incorporate some of that into this build just to make it look more like livelier and more colorful instead of it just being just different shades of brown, if you know what I mean. Like it is like very like dull and just monochromatic or something like that. And I also found that debug box under the table that I put over there. I think it's from City Living, but it has a lot of like objects in it, and I figured that the couple that lives here is like quite like has a lot of stuff, so they ended up putting everything in a box and then put it under the side table over there just now, or hallway table. And for this bedroom, it is a 1-bedroom apartment, and I included a walk-in closet. You can see that just now, and it's pretty simple. I just basically sectioned off a room, like a small room of that, and then I put in some glass doors. And for the bed part, I initially wanted to put in like a platform, basically put a bed on a platform, but I didn't manage to do so because I thought that it took up a lot of space, so I decided to just let it be flat like that, and also added in a couple of gallery art and also those log decorations that are from, I think they are from the patio stuff pack if I'm not mistaken. And I pretty much didn't really know like how to decorate the walls for the inside of the bedroom, because as you can see, the walls are quite high for this apartment. I think it is the maximum height. So I ended up adding a painting instead of the mirrors, because I thought that the mirrors gave it too much like energy, in the sense that the balance is not it's like the room is off balance, because you have that tall like sculpture over there, and then suddenly you have a little bed on the side. So I didn't think that it was such a great idea to put like big mirrors in it. So I ended up adding like replacing the mirror with a like that art over there with the art easel next to it. But we are going to be approaching the end of the build over here, and I really hope you guys liked this video as much as I did building it. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll talk to you guys in my next speed build video. Bye!